everybody. I'm gonna wait a minute, and I'm actually going to share this over to my page real quick. So if you're hopping on here, make sure you say hi and tell me your name. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Can I share this? Okay. I'm gonna have to cut this out with the replay here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I don't want to take too long tonight. I'm gonna try and keep this around a half hour. I first want to start off by sharing a little bit about me, sharing about my story, how I came into coaching, and what has changed in my life. Not only from coaching, but just in general, and I want to tell you guys how you can coach and why you should coach because of how awesome it's been for me. Okay, so first off, let me find my notes. All right, so I am Angel. I'm Angel Mehta. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids. My son will be 4 in a week, less than a week actually. His name is Jackson, and my daughter is 2.5, and she is Ellie. I am a relatively newly single mother. I became a separated wife, that's what you want to call it, a year ago, almost to the day actually. I was a past Army wife. My ex was in the Army for the first half of my coaching experience, and I'm going to go more into that as time goes on with this video. Hi Allison, hi Tiffany, thanks for popping on. Okay, so like I said, that's who I am right now as a coach. I am a 2-star diamond coach. I am the creator of Team Fit and Free, which is my team. Pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so a little bit about my background. I was a career college student, like completely. I went to school on and off for roughly about 10 years, and I still don't have a degree, not even an associate's degree. How terrible is that? I didn't rack up quite as much debt as I thought I would, going to school as long as I did, but it's still quite a bit. But either way, I started going to school. I would start going for a major, and then I would realize I don't want to do this. And I would stop going to school altogether. I would try and figure out something else. And this happened over and over and over again until I was actually going to school for forensic science, and I started to really get into health and fitness and wellness, and that was roughly around 2009. Now, I kind of want to talk a little bit about my past with health and fitness. Like when I was younger, I had absolutely no interest in health at all. I was a very chubby kid. I wasn't very active. I was more of like a bookworm. And a lot of people see me now and they're like, you have obviously always been thinner. You didn't have to work for that. And I'm like, guys, you have no idea how hard I had to work to where I am today, to be where I am today, rather. And that journey of mine didn't start until 2009. And it started, honestly, because I've suffered a lot with depression and anxiety ever since I was younger. Probably around middle school is when it first started for me. And once I got into college, the first time was 2005, and shortly after that I started getting into really heavy drinking. I was doing drugs, I was smoking cigarettes, I was just not taking care of myself at all. I went from a chubby kid to gaining another 30 pounds in my freshman year of college. I was just not healthy whatsoever in any respect of the word. I was not healthy physically, I was not healthy mentally, I was not healthy emotionally. And it came to a point where I realized that I had to change something. And if I didn't change something, that was the way that I was always going to be. So I actually joined, before anything to do with Beachbody, I joined a bikini challenge on YouTube back in 2009, 2010, roughly around there. And I fell in love with health and fitness. I started getting really interested in things like, I was on and off vegetarian ever since I was younger. So I dabbled in vegetarianism, I dabbled in veganism, I really got interested in raw foods, in smoothies and juicing, just learning everything I possibly could about nutrition and health and fitness, and I fell in love with everything about it. But then I met my ex-husband, now my soon-to-be ex-husband, and I met him back in 2011. And within 6 months, I was married, moved down to Texas. I'm from Buffalo, New York. And once I was down in Texas, 3 months after that, I got pregnant with my son. And I just basically became an Army wife because it was very, very hard for me to find a job down there. And I wasn't still really sure what I wanted to do. You know, I was interested in health, but I wasn't positive that's what I wanted. I actually, once I became pregnant, I was like, this is what I want. This is my calling, is to be a mother. And so I kind of like put myself on the back burner for a little while. But after I had my son Jackson, 6 weeks after, I wanted to get back into working out. I wanted to get back into feeling better and feeling healthier. And when I did that, I posted about it on Facebook. My best friend reached out to me, and she told me that I should do Insanity. Say hi to Charlie. She told me that I should do Insanity. So I am not going to lie. I was a cheapskate. I was totally a cheapskate, and I drank like Walmart protein shakes that were like $20 for 30 servings, maybe even more than that, but loaded with crappy ingredients and not very much protein that your body can actually absorb. And I downloaded all my programs. And even still, my best friend, like I said, she told me to do Insanity. So I was like, you know what, I'll just try it. Downloaded it, did it. Had okay results, but then after I went through, I think, an entire round of it, my best friend asked me to be a coach. Now, I thought coaching was bullshit. I thought it was a gimmick. I thought it was not an actual way to make any money or a career path or anything like that whatsoever. I thought Shakeology was an overpriced protein shake. I was never going to do it. I was never going to do anything with it. But because I was a military wife, I was able to sign up to coach without any fees. So I said, fine. She was my best friend, so why not? And I didn't really do much with it for a long time. Well, a long time is like a couple months. And then I decided that if I was going to try and do anything with coaching, and if I was going to try and sell, because this is my mindset back then, if I was going to try and sell Shakeology to anybody, I should probably try it. So I tried it. I ordered samples just to try one for myself and then to give the rest away to get other people interested in it. Little did I know that I would absolutely fall in love with the flavor, and I ordered a bag, and I was doing a P90X and Insanity Hybrid at the time, and all of a sudden my weight fell off 3 times faster than it did with just Insanity without any Shakeology. So I was sold. I had more energy. It really helps my sweet tooth cravings. Like, I was totally sold on it. It was everything that I needed, and after 4 years, I'm still drinking it every single day. So fast forward a little bit, my ex-husband wanted to get out of the military. Now, when this happened, I was pregnant with my daughter, and I realized that if I didn't make coaching work, I was going to actually have to go back to work once I got home in New York. And the thought of leaving my kids in the care of another person was just unbearable for me. I couldn't even think about it. So I made it work. And within 8 months of trying to coach, and I want to say trying as in like actively working my business, I paid off over $5,000 in debt, which I had never been able to do before. Within less than 2 years of actually coaching, I was able to match my ex's income when he was working on the railroad, and that was huge for me. It was absolutely huge, especially because shortly after that, he lost his job on the railroad, and we had just purchased a home, and I was able to make all of the payments. I was able to become the sole income without it hurting us too much. Yes, we had to cut down a little bit because we were used to a double income, but I became the sole income, and it was all because of coaching. Now, like I said, I've been separated for a year. So we bought our house last June or July, and by December we were split up. So I really became the sole income. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was just all me. I had the kids here. I was cleaning up after everything. I was doing the whole mom thing. I was doing the whole business owner thing. I was paying the bills by myself. It was scary. It was crazy. It still is sometimes, but here I am a year later still doing the same thing, and coaching is my only income. And that is pretty freaking huge. Coaching allowed me to not only leave a marriage that didn't work for me financially, but it also opened me up to an entire huge, amazing new world of personal development and a support system that has helped me to see the type of person that I was worth, and the strength that I could have in order to leave something like that, the strength that I could have just to find myself in all of that. And that is honestly, I mean, yes, the financial aspect is amazing. This business, and I will talk about this a little bit later, it gives you the potential to grow your income in an insane amount if you work at it, if you do have the heart, if you do have the passion, if you do work consistently every single day at it. But the biggest thing was the change within myself, because it opened me up to personal development, to a support system. Those were the biggest things for me, hands down. So, just to talk a little bit about what has actually happened in my life, like big events that have happened because of coaching, aside from divorce, moving on, I have been in a bikini competition twice, and those were both in Nashville and at our national yearly conference at Coach Summit. I was able to travel four times this year. First time was to a new leader conference that I earned in January in LA. The second time was a trip that I earned, that I will talk about later too, to the Bahamas and Jamaica, and that was in March. In April, I earned a diamond coach retreat from my team, and that was in Miami, and then in Nashville in July. And that was for our Coach Summit. So that one was the only one that I didn't really earn. It was just something that I went for. But it opened me up to so many different experiences, so many amazing new experiences, new people that I got to meet, interpersonal growth. And it's all because I made this choice to actually make this a business, make this my life, make this my lifestyle. And I can tell you 150% that I am not the same person that I was 5 years ago as I am now, because this opportunity has come into my life and it's changed me so significantly. Okay, so that is a little bit about my story. If you guys have any questions as I go on, you can feel free to type them. I'm going to go into a little bit about coaching. So I'm going to try and turn this. This is going to be my first time turning this because I can't actually like share a screen on my phone, so bear with me. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna try and get this so you guys can actually see it. Can I zoom in? Oh, ooh, I can. All right. Is that backwards? That's backwards, isn't it? You guys can't see that properly, right? Okay. Still bear with me. All right, let me try it this way. Okay. There we go. All right, you guys should be able to see that just fine. Okay, I think we're good with that. I know there's like a little bit of a glare from the video or the ring light. Okay, so that works. So now who would make a good coach? Because I always have so many people ask me like, or tell me that I would be a terrible coach. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not where I want to be fitness-wise. And I'm like, okay, and what's the problem? And it's because you don't need to be at your goal weight. You don't need to know everything there is to know about fitness and nutrition. And you for certainly do not need to be a salesman. And I really, really, really do want to express that the most. I have so many people worry about, well, I'm not good at selling anything. You know what you need to be good at? You need to be good at, and you will learn as you go along too, you need to be good at sharing. And you will be good at sharing your story if you are teachable, if you are motivated, if you're self-driven. We have a really awesome team. You need to be a team player. You need to support and encourage others. You want to be passionate about helping others. You want to have fun doing this. I can tell you, if you do not have fun coaching, you are going to fail for sure, because if you're not going to want to do something that you don't actually enjoy doing. It's just how it is, especially if you are not being forced to do it. Okay, so why should you join this team as opposed to any other team, aside from my amazing personality? So we have a couple closed Facebook groups. I have my large team group, and my personal team groups. And in those groups, we have exclusive team trainings. We actually have a website, and we have in our group, we have a training built into the group too. So it sets you up with every single thing you need to know and you need to learn in order to be a successful coach. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's really not as complicated as you think it would be. It's actually really, really simple. You need to do, we have 4 vital behaviors. They are personal development, which I talked about a lot. You need to be a product of the product. That means you want to be drinking your Shakeology, you want to be doing the programs, you want to at least be sharing about your fitness journey, and you want to be doing the meal plans, and you just want to be talking and being open and sharing your story, sharing yourself, because that's what people are going to connect to. And that's why I really want to say you don't have to be a salesperson, because the only thing that you're really selling, yes, technically, you are selling Shakeology, you're selling programs, you're selling all of that, but mostly you are selling yourself. What is going to set you apart from a different coach? And I guarantee I can help you figure that out, because so many people don't think that they have something that would set them apart, but you do, for sure. And sometimes you're just going to need a little guidance in order to help you find that. We have weekly team calls, and we have webinars that we host. Every Tuesday we have a team call, different topics, different speakers that will help to train you in order to do that. You are going to be surrounding yourself with healthy and supportive people. That is absolutely huge. I am telling you guys, even with my ex, with so many people that I know, with so many people that I've worked with, a lot of people don't succeed because they don't have somebody in their life cheering them on. I can tell you this team will be your cheerleader. We will be here to help you through any questions that you have, through any downfalls that you have, which will be aplenty. Believe me, I have went through so many frustrations, and I always lean on my team. I lean on my leaders on my team, and I can be proud to say that those people are now my friends because I've gotten to know them so well, because I've shared so much of myself with them, and they've done the same back, and we've given each other support through it. We have team events. Actually, if you are in the Buffalo area, in January, we have a Buffalo Super Saturday coming up. And that is actually going to connect you physically to all of us too, which is an amazing experience. You do not have to be a coach in order to go. You can actually just be a regular person going, and you can figure out if this is something that you might want to do. So basically, honestly, we have everything that you need in order to be a successful coach. The biggest thing that you need to remember is that you are the person that's going to make you a successful coach. I would not be your boss. I would be your mentor. This is your own business, and whatever you do with it, that's what's going to come from it. Okay, so what are your options when you sign up as a coach? Now, not everybody wants to do what I do. What I do is I'm a business builder. I'm a level 3. I'm going to go through them in order. So first one, a loyalty member. This is literally just like a discount coach. It's kind of like when you sign up for a BJ's membership, or a grocery store, or a discount rewards membership. You are going to be paying a monthly fee of $15.95. I'll get more into that later on. But basically, you're just using the products. And with using the products and being a coach, you're also getting a 25% discount. You get referral benefits, which means that if you sign up customers or coaches, you get commissions from those. And basically, if you have 3 people that would be interested in Shakeology or drinking it, if you have those 3 people sign up, then yours would be paid for in itself. A part-time coach, which is a level 2, is the same thing that's in a level 1, but you're also being a product of the product, so that means you're doing the programs, drinking Shakeology, doing the meal plan, sharing about it, and that's what recommending what works for you comes into play. You're earning a part-time income, so that could be for groceries, it could be for trips, it could be for kids' sports, paying off debt like I did, and anything that you need as an extra income in your life. Or you could be like me, and I am a business builder. I did not start off as one. I actually started off just as like kind of a part-time coach, if you would even call it that. But now I'm everything in levels 1 and 2. I've built my own team. I lead and inspire. I earn a full-time income. I'm my own boss, and I've created freedom. I can't tell you guys, like I always think to myself, how many other single mothers out there can actually pay their own bills and still be home with their kids? Like I know, and I've heard so many stories from other parents who get so frustrated because they can't even go to work because they don't have a babysitter. And here I am able to work from home, still being with my kids, but still being able to pay the bills, and that's absolutely huge. Obviously, your reasons for being a business builder or your goals would be different than mine, but that goes to show you something right there, that if I can do it as a single parent, you can definitely do it too. Okay, so like I said, if you were to join as a coach just for the discount, and I also want to add in here, you don't have to, like, you don't sign up as a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3. You move through those levels with whatever commitment you want to make to coaching. You can start off saying, I just want to do it for the discount, and then you'll fall in love with coaching like I did and end up being a business builder. You could start off saying, I just want to be a business builder. I want to actually make this my business. I want this to be my career. And then you're like, you know what? I don't have a lot of time, but I love Shakeology, so I'm just going to get the discount. And that's totally fine. It's just whatever season your life is in, that's what you can do. So if you are in it just for the discount, like I said, it's like a loyalty shoppers program. So you get a 25% discount, saves you about $100 over 6 months. If you were to do the U+3, share with 3 of your friends and yours is free, just like you would recommend your favorite restaurant or a great new makeup find to a friend, that's what you would do with Shakeology in these programs. And honestly, this is why I never worry about sharing about coaching or what I do, because I do want my friends and my family to feel just as amazing as I do, which is why I share about this so much. And I can guarantee that you guys probably already know 10 or more people that would actually benefit from doing something like this. So what does a coach actually do? Now, when this slide was made, there was actually only 3 vital behaviors. But now, I actually didn't finish going over these before. There's personal development. There's being a product of the product. There is inviting people into your business. So that could be whether it's inviting them into a challenge group, or it's inviting them into your life just to make a connection with them, or it's inviting them onto your team as a coach. That's what you want to be inviting. You always want to be inviting new people to take part in your business. And don't ever prejudge people either, because a lot of people will actually surprise you. And the 4th vital behavior is recognition. So a huge thing that separates Beachbody from a lot of other businesses, jobs in general, is that you get recognized so much. You get recognized for rank. You get recognized for just hitting your goals. You get recognized for anything you could possibly imagine. Just for having a really great post, for doing amazing things in your business, just for doing amazing things as a person. We recognize people for everything. So also, you want to, so with that, those 3 vital behaviors, hold on one second. Sorry about that. You want to connect with people daily. So that could be on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, in person. It's up to you. Honestly, I kind of started growing my business on Instagram. I dabbled in Pinterest. I hate Twitter. And I pretty much primarily do everything from Facebook now. So basically, this is meeting new people, building new relationships. You are making friends. You're building you're building connections. This is a relationship building business for sure. You want to share what you're doing to help motivate and inspire others. I check in with my challenge groups. I just had a new one start. It's actually totally different than anything that I've ever done before, and I'm really excited about how it's going so far. You plan your posts for the next day or week. You watch training videos, webinars, do your personal development. You want to message your customers, coaches to check in. You also want to message potential prospects, or just be building those relationships, like I said in the 3rd bullet. Creating fun images like this one, and just paying it forward by showing how to do what we're doing to other people, like I'm doing right now with you guys. Okay, so how we earn money. I know this is always a big one. So first off, you earn a 25% discount on your own purchases. You earn a 25% commission from your customers' purchases. You earn a so let's say for a $140 challenge pack, you would earn $40 from that. For the most expensive challenge pack, you would earn $105. It's a range in between there. You earn a 40% commission on club membership subscriptions, and actually I think this might have went up to 50% recently. You earn a 15% commission on all club membership retail purchases. So that means if your customer or client is a club member, then you earn a 15% commission rather than a 25% commission. And that's just kind of like the starting point. There are, as you grow your team, if you're a business builder, you actually earn more from something called a team cycle bonus. Those can range from $14 to $18, and it's basically up to $250 as an Emerald coach, up to $12,000 a week as a 15-star Diamond coach. I think that's it. I know it sounds like crazy numbers, but believe me, I've seen it happen to people. This can be your life too. The majority of my income comes from team cycle bonuses, and that is actually kind of a benefit, is even if I don't have any retail purchases from that week, I still earn a paycheck because of what my team is doing, because I help to train my team to coach as well. You get matching bonuses from all of your ranked up coaches, 5 to 10% on their cycle bonuses as well. There's also something called a quarterly Star Diamond bonus. This happens for 2, 5, 10, and 15 star diamonds. Basically, you get 700 to, I haven't looked at the recent ones actually. I should have probably done that before here, but I think the last time it was about a $40,000 for the most that you could earn. So that means a quarterly. That means once every 4 times per year. I've gotten this before. I've gotten the 2-star diamond one, and it's been around $800. So that's a nice little bonus. Not to mention, there are elite coach monthly bonuses of $500. We have something called an elite program. If you end up getting in there, then you actually get an extra $500 monthly just for being elite, which is pretty cool. Extra perks and trips. You get fun prizes from Beachbody every single month if you hit something called Success Club. There's been books, clothing, bobbleheads, coolers, personal development, workout gear, cameras, shoes, blenders. There's been a ton of different stuff that I've gotten from Beachbody, and just new things that they come out with all the time. And that's simply for reaching your goals. There are things called Success Club trips. So you earn something called Success Club every month. That actually gives you free customers from Beachbody. It gives you extra incentives. It gives you monetary incentives. And it gives you Success Club trip points, which help to pay for certain trips. So you guys remember how I said that I went on a cruise last year. That was all paid for by Beachbody because I hit my goals for the entire year. Next year I'm actually going to Punta Cana, which is already paid for this year as well. The only thing that I have to pay for is my airfare getting there. We have something called Coach Summit. If you hit Success Club for your first 3 months as a coach, you get your free ticket to Coach Summit. In the past, it's been in Las Vegas, it's been in Nashville, and then next year it's actually in New Orleans. And that is also in July. We have a Team Pure Synergy Diamond Retreat. That's where I went to in Miami. That is paid for by your coach. And there are plenty of incentives that you get along with it. It's just an extra treat to show you guys how much we recognize you and how much we appreciate you. The New Leader Conference, like I said, I went to that in Los Angeles in January. There's also something called a Leadership Retreat for elite and 5-star coaches and above. That is, I think that was actually in California this year again. It's also been in Arizona. There's something called a Top 10 Trip. That is for the top 10 coaches in the entire company, spend at different places like Italy, France, and Bora Bora. And there are team perks, and actually our own team does a catamaran ride every single summer for people who, I think it's the top 20, maybe even 30 coaches who have the top number of Success Club points for the year. I've made it on the last few years. So you guys will get a ton of different perks just for being a coach and advancing your business and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing anyways. So how much does it cost to sign up? You sign up basically with the challenge pack. So that waives your business sign up fee, which would normally be $39.95. You're going to be getting a fitness program of your choice. You're going to be getting Shakeology Home Direct, which is a 30-day supply. You get a free 30-day club membership, and that means that you get to start doing your workouts right away. And you get, depending on the program, sometimes you get portion control containers, sometimes you get a free shaker cup. It depends on which program you go with. But there are a few choices that are on sale right now for $140, like the 21-Day Fix, 21-Day Fix Extreme. There is Core de Force, and there's also Country Heat. Those are all on sale for $140, and it goes all the way up to $205. Now, there is a $15.95 monthly coaching fee. The reason for this is because you get 3 Beachbody websites. You get branded advertisement through infomercials. So if you're hitting Success Club, you're getting those free customers that are signing on to Beachbody because of those infomercials. The warehouse employees ship all of your orders. That means you don't have to keep a stock at your house, and you don't need to ship yourself. You have an entire support team of IT, customer service, coach relations, all that kind of stuff. And you have a Success Club or a Success tab in our Coach Online office. Everything is from our Team Beachbody website, and everything is accessible through that Coach Online office. There's also something called the Showcase Challenge Pack, which is the most expensive one that you can get. It's $295, but it comes with 21-Day Fix, PiYo, Insanity Max 30, a Shakeology Sampler Pack, Shakeology Totes, Shakeology Welcome Guides, and a Team Beachbody product catalog pack as well. I do also want to mention that if you are active duty military, or if your spouse is active duty military, or if you're a veteran, you do get that $15.95 monthly coaching fee waived. Okay, so how do you make it official? Literally, you just choose your challenge pack and you contact me, and I will help you get signed up. Literally, this is an opportunity where you get a chance to live your life by your own design. And I actually can turn this around now and like look at you guys in the face again, if you even want to call it that. Okay, there I am. So, yeah, you get an opportunity to create a life that is something that you want to be doing. This is your business. This is your chance, your opportunity to reach people, to help yourself, to change your life, to motivate other people to start living a healthier life. I can tell you guys, it is amazing to me whenever somebody says, thank you for that post. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for helping me lose X amount of weight. You have changed my life. Because of you, my family started eating healthier because I started to make those changes and they watched me. Because of you, this in my life has changed. Like those kind of things that I hear, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing to know that because I did this, because I started coaching, because I made that choice, not only did I change my life, but I also changed my customers' lives, I changed my coaches' lives, and I created a ripple effect on the world that is a healthy ripple effect. Like there are so many other people out there that would have never done this had I not made this choice. And that's what you can do for people. That's what you can do to the world. You can change people. You can help people. You can help yourself. You can get out of debt. You can find yourself again. Believe me, I have been there where I know that if you just feel lost, if you feel like there's just something missing, if you have not been able to put your finger on exactly what you want to do, maybe this is for you. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. And you will never know until you actually try. And when I say try, I really do mean try, because coaching takes effort. It takes consistency. It's not going to happen overnight. I do not sugarcoat it. You might not make money right away, but you have to remember that your health is the number one thing that you need to be focusing on, because when you feel amazing, people can see that. People will start asking you. If you are sharing what you're doing, if you are sharing the results that you're getting, if you're sharing the experiences, the feelings inside that you're feeling from doing all of this, people will see that because they gravitate towards positivity. This can change your life, and you have the potential to change so many other lives if you actually do this. So, if you want to coach, if you feel like this might be something that you want in your life, please contact me, because I can help you get started. I can help you start training. I can help you start doing whatever you want to do, even if it's just focusing on your health and doing it for the discount at first and then moving into anything else later. I can still help you do that because I'm here to help. I'm here to help you change your life. I'm here to help you change your life in so many different ways. So please contact me. Post below in here. Reach out to me in a personal message. I'm actually going to upload this video onto YouTube. You can share it with any potential coaches, customers that you feel would benefit from doing this as well. And I think that's pretty much it. That's what I had to say to you guys tonight. So if you have any questions, if you have anything to say, if you're ready to sign up, then please reach out. All right? So I am going to let you guys go. I don't want to keep you on here any longer. And yeah, so have a good night, and I will hopefully be talking to some of you guys soon.